Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 3, the final day of InfoComm 2017. Got with us today Jeff Hastings, the CEO of BrightSign. Jeff, welcome.
Thank you.
We're on the NEC Display Solutions stand. BrightSign are one of the key partners for NEC. It's stand 1600. BrightSign have their own stand, though, 430. Correct. What should people look for in your stand?
Well, see, on our stand, this is really the debut of the Series 3 players that we brought out last year. We showed them at ISE, and for the US market, this is where all of our integrators come, and this is the first time seeing them. Okay. So a lot of them have heard about them, but have not actually seen them.
We've seen a lot of people introducing products at ISE. I think somebody like Mike Blackman said that there was 100 product announcements at ISE. And what's nice is that people, as you say, in North America who don't go to ISE, you don't go to Amsterdam, can see it here. So you've got a number of products, because there was the OPS as well, and the built-in module.
Yep, so we got the Series 3 players, our OBS media player that plugs into slots like on the NEC, and our BrightSign built-in, which is now we're working with display manufacturers to actually integrate our player directly into the screen.
Nice.
So it gives you that ultimate built-in with all the capabilities of the BrightSign ecosystem.
OPS, has that gone down particularly well? I imagine it would, because there wasn't that many good OPS players, were there?
Yeah, so what we saw as an opportunity in the market is the OPS players were out there, lots of screen manufacturers have the slots. We found very few people actually using them. And when we went out and interviewed people to find out why they were not using them, they're like the good OPS media players were $1,000 to $1,200. We brought our player at a $400 list.
Wow.
So nearly a third of the price, and those are actually selling prices, you know, with the discounts. It's dramatically lower. So it's a whole new breakthrough with the full
And what do they typically sell into? I think NEC in Europe at least say that they sell well into flight transport, flight information display systems. Have you seen a particular vertical sector that picks up on OPS, or is it just across the board?
No, it's across the board. I mean, in NEC, lots of people use NEC displays. Huge amount of interest from that crowd. I mean, they're basically like, oh my God, whether it's QSR, you know, or video walls, even doing video walls with them, like low-end video walls. So they like it. It slides right in. They love the form factor, and it makes it really easy for the integrators to deploy it.
Okay. Tell us a bit more about the built-in modules as well, then.
So the built-in modules, it really started as an effort for us in the retail space. So kind of not this classic digital signage Pro AV, is we do a lot of business in retail kiosks. So in the retail kiosk, a lot of people were saying, you know, the designs are getting tighter, the space is smaller, so they wanted not to have a media player with a screen. And people started going with like Android tablets, but we're having high failure rates, super high failure rates with the Android and other tablets. One, they were not built for it, and two, the quality level of those applications, because they're really low end, almost consumer. So what we did is partnered with the people who have the screens, build our player in, and that was kind of our entree into the market of getting people to say, oh, and they love it. It's being accepted really well. Lots of the kiosk guys are using that for deployment. And then the same guys that build are like, well, hey, we could actually build it into larger displays. So we're starting to see those guys bring on larger displays. Actually did a deployment with Best Buy with 1,200 screens.
Right. Is this something that would work with LED as well, or would LED, I guess LED would just be a Series 3 player?
Yeah, LED would just be a Series. I mean, because the LEDs are very big, so yeah. I mean, it could be built in, but it probably doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So you do, well, you're well known for doing ISE, you do DSC and InfoComm, they're your 3 main shows, but I was surprised, I was speaking to Anne, your marketing director, you do something like 60 shows a year.
We do about 60 shows a year. You know, a lot of people don't, they're regional based, so literally 2 weeks ago was a Japan show. Last week was a Japan show. This week was actually InfoComm in the US and a show in Hong Kong. So literally in 2 weeks we had 3 shows. So we do about 60 events a year worldwide, some with partners, some without partners, but the 3 big shows we do are ISE, DSE, and InfoComm, but New York Digital Signage Week. I mean, there's a lot of events we do
going on.
and mostly it's just outreach to our customers, making sure they're getting the latest information, seeing us, and basically supporting them.
Right. So, do you have a number of partners who come to your stand today? Because your stand's been pretty packed, I think, the whole time that we've seen it.
It's been completely packed here. In fact, today was the first day where there was actually a few people available. We typically had people standing around waiting for us to talk to them. But yeah, this is our best show in the U.S. I mean, this is the core of our business, which is.
Do you prefer Florida or Vegas for the show?
I prefer Vegas.
Do you?
Mostly because I'm on the West Coast.
So it's easy for you.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah,
and I don't know. There's more things to do in Vegas, and I think they can handle the crowds better.
Will you have a chance today with lighter traffic to have a look around the rest of the show?
Yeah, I planned actually after this interview to actually go walk the show floor.
Right, good. Jeff, thanks for coming on the show.
Adrian, thanks so much.
Thank you.